Let's create one more tutorial in FreeCAD. In this tutorial, you'll learn to use pad, pocket, and mirror, and you'll learn to create this rib. So open the FreeCAD and let's go. The first step to create this part, we will make the base, and the base has 142 millimeters by 92 millimeters, a rectangle here. And in the corners of this rectangle, we have a fillet with 10 millimeters of radius. So let's create this in the top plane. So go to create a sketch here and select the top plane. And select the center red rectangle. Click here in the midpoint, make a rectangle here. 92 by 142 millimeters. And now go to fillet and make a fillet here with 10 millimeters of radius. Go to dimension, the fillet here has 10 millimeters. And go to constraint, select equal, select this arc and this one, this arc. And now we will create the holes that we have here. And the distance between the first hole that we'll make will be this one. And the distance between the center of this hole and this edge here is 21 millimeters. And the distance between this edge here, 21 millimeters. And the dimension is the same for the other holes. And the diameter here is 18 millimeters. So select a circle, make a circle here with 18 millimeters. I will create the others here. And go to constraint, select equal, select these circles here to make all the circles with the same diameter. And now go to dimension. The distance between the center of the circle and this edge here is 21 millimeters. And the distance here is 21 millimeters. And now go to constraint, select horizontal vertical, select this point here and this point here. And go to dimension again. The distance between this circle and this point here is 21 millimeters. And now go to constraints, horizontal vertical, select this point and this point here, this circle and this one. And now select this circle and this one. And go to dimension. The distance between this circle here and this line here is 21 millimeters. We made this profile. And now we will extrude this 14 millimeters. So leave the sketch and go to pad. And the length here is 14 millimeters and press OK. We made the base. And now we will select the front plane and we will make this sketch here, the circles. And the first thing that we make, we created these two circles here with 55 millimeters of diameter and 30 millimeters of diameter. So go to create a sketch here and select the front plane. Activate the toggle section view. Select the circle. Make a circle here with 55 millimeters of diameter and another circle concentric with 30 millimeters of diameter. And the distance between the center of the circle and this face here, the distance here is 58 millimeters. But first here we'll make a project, so go to external projection, select this point here and this edge here, okay? And go to dimension, select the circle, The distance here will be 58 plus the distance between this face here and the midpoint, that is 40 millimeters. Or you can make the distance here between the circle and this point here, okay? 58 millimeters. And now select a line. We will create this line here, this edge here, this edge, and this line here, and make the same in the other side. This line here is tangent with the circle, and this line here has 22 millimeters. So select a line, make a line between these 2 points, and make a line here with 22 millimeters, and make a line between this point and this circle. This line must be tangent with the circle, and make the same here on this side. Go to constraint, select equal, select this line and this one. We made this profile, and now we need to extrude this. So leave the sketch and go to pad. Sorry, the first here we will select this profile here. Hold the Ctrl to select these lines and go to pad. Não vai dar. And now we will select the front plane and we will make this sketch here. And this line here has 22 millimeters. This arc has 55 over 2 millimeters of radius. And the distance between the center of this arc and this face here is 58 millimeters. Let's create the arc first. So go to sketch and select the front plane and activate the toggle section view. And here go to external projection, select this edge here and this edge here, and make a line here between these 2 points. And now go to arc from center, click here in this line, make an arc here. And the radius of this arc is 55 over 2. And the distance between the center of this arc and this point here is 58 millimeters. And now go to constraint, select horizontal vertical, select this point and this point here. And select the line. And now we will create this line with 22 millimeters and create this line here. And this line here will be tangent with the arc. Tangent and coincident, okay? So click here in this point, make a line here with 22 millimeters. And create another line here. And let me make this tangent here. And now let's create the same in the other side. So here we will select this point, make a line here. And make a line between this point and this point here. Go to constraint, select equal, select this line and this one. And leave the sketch and go to pad. We need to extrude this 15 millimeters. And the type here, the mode, sorry, will be symmetric. And the length 15 millimeters. And press OK. And now we will create the cylinder. Here we will select the front plane again and create 2 circles. One circle with 55 millimeters of diameter and the other circle with 30 millimeters of diameter. And the distance between the center of the circle and this edge, 58 millimeters. So go to create a sketch, select the front plane, activate the toggle section view. And here go to external projection. You can select this arc here and select the construction geometry, transform this line here in a construction geometry. Sorry. Select this line and activate the construction geometry. And now, select a circle, click here in this point, make a circle here with 55 millimeters. And create another circle here with 30 millimeters of diameter. I make this project just to take a reference from the center here and leave the sketch. We need to extrude this, and the distance here will be 45 millimeters and it will be symmetric. So the mode, select symmetric, the length here 45 millimeters and press OK. We made this one. And now we need to create this rib here. So in the FreeCAD, we don't have the rib features. So we need to make this using pad. And there's so many ways to create this. And the first thing that we make here, we will select this face to create a sketch and we will create this rectangle here. Okay, it is 41 millimeters by 15 and it is in the center of this line here. Okay, 41 by 15. So let's create this. Go to select this face and go to create a sketch. Activate the toggle section view. And now go to external projection, select this edge here and transform this edge in a construction geometry and select the center rectangle. Click here in this line, make a rectangle here, 15 millimeters by 41 and press OK. And go to coincident, select this point and this line here. Okay, and leave the sketch. And here go to pad and we will extrude this 33 millimeters. Let me see here. The extrusion must to this face here must to reach this face. Okay, for example, the distance here, the correct distance is 30.5 millimeters. But if you make this extrusion, look that in this side here won't reach this face. Okay, so I use here 33 millimeters and press OK. We made this one. Now we will create a cut here in this face. So go to sketch and select the right plane and go to external projection, select this point here, activate the toggle section view, select this point here and select this point here, this edge here, and make a triangle here. No, make a sketch here, sorry. 10 millimeters I will use here. Make a vertical line. This sketch is just to remove this area. Okay. And now go to pocket. And here, the mode, select symmetric and the length here, 20 millimeters and press OK. Don't worry about these lines here, these edges. And now we need to create the same in the other side. So to create this, select a mirror and select the transform tool shapes and go to model. Select the pad and select add features and select the pad here, the last pad, and hold Ctrl in the keyboard, select the pocket. The pocket don't enter here, so go to add feature again and select the pocket. And here the plane here will be XZ plane to create the same in the other side and press OK. We made this one. So that's it. Here we finish our exercise. So thanks for watching. Subscribe my channel for more and see you in the next videos. Bye bye.